So I have an hour before my bus because this bus always arrives late. Or I could catch another one, but I think I just need a woo sauce, so I'm gonna take a walk and you know inhale and exhale and see how it goes. You know, one of the things that I wanted to mention is just being contented. Lord, this car is gonna hit me. So, with just being contented, I want to say this that um, okay, it's very important. I'm gonna tell y'all this because I'm telling this as a message to myself too. In today's day and age, it's very important to keep a good spirit. I mean, there's a lot of things that are wrong. It's not a secret that those things are wrong. Everybody knows that they're wrong. Um, Yeah, everybody knows that these things are wrong. I'm wondering if I should have stayed on that bus. I need to ask that guy next time. Is he going to Colonial? But anyhow, yeah. So, anyways, there's a lot of things in this world that are wrong. We got to keep good spirits about us. People that are aware, because there are certain types of people, and the certain type of person that I am is I'm an aware person. I'm introverted. Well, not intro. I'm an introverted extrovert. I'm introspective a lot of the time, so I'm always digging deep within myself. And those types of people, we tend to be serious. We tend to, we all have a little bit of everything, but when you're that way and when you're that genuine and you're sincere, people can see when you're hurt, sad, happy, mad, glad. And you just have to be aware, because as a person that's aware, you just have to be beware, because as a person that is aware, again, you show all your feelings and expressions, and as human beings, we all affect each other. So when you are feeling negatively or sad or not happy or not even that, and I don't like to say that because people interpret when you have your serious face, and sometimes my facial expression, the way people interpret it isn't really what it is. Like, they may think you're sad or mad, but I just might be in deep thought. And I don't like the word melancholy, but the personality type, even though I wouldn't name it perfect melancholy, but that's what they call it, is when you're serious like that, you're in deep thought and people are thinking you're sad or mad. But no, you're just thinking about stuff and focusing and planning, and it usually works out pretty well for me. Um, just we got to be careful of that, because people see when you're righteous and you do the right thing, but when they see that something has let your spirit not be as buoyant, it affects them because they're looking for positive things. Those are big bags they're using for gravel, whatever. And I'm just walking over here because I don't know what's over here, and I got some time, so why not? There's a crystals over here. Okay, so I didn't know that was here before. There's a Lowe's over here. It's so funny, like walking through. This is the Lowe's parking lot, I guess, but walking through this parking lot, um, it reminds me of walking through like the park, because it's kind of deserted feeling. It's not deserted. There's people in there, I'm sure, but that's how it feels. And it reminds me of the parking lot at Walmart in Homestead, and how, no, it just reminds me of a lot of stuff. I'm so hungry. So it's nothing over here but a Crystals and a Lowe's and a Sitco. I'm so hungry. But I got those cheese and crackers, but that's only like for desk snacks. I can't eat that like just to be eating it. I'm gonna go out to the street so I can see what else is on this little strip. I'm not gonna get anything for Crystals. It's terrible. That's like the worst ripoff ever. Also, to think about awareness and keeping your power and grace while being respectful to others. Yeah, I think they're closed inside over here. I feel like I'm really hungry. It'd be nice if I just happened upon like a Popeyes or something, but not a Popeyes, but the churches because it's less expensive. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I've never wandered around here, so this is pretty interesting to just wander a little bit. All right, so what do I see? Okay, so I don't see anything. There's just the crystals and the Lowe's, and there's some stuff down the street, but I can't really. It's too far for me to really even try to whatever. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit. Yeah, but we have to be very responsible. And like I said, it's obvious that God don't want me messing with this bus thing anymore because I was starting to write something else and I couldn't because the phone wouldn't take it. I think my other option is to take the bus. I mean, not the bus, but to do the biking thing, which to me makes a lot more sense because I would get back a lot faster. Like, it would take me. Oh, it looks like there's people in here, but I don't know. There's nothing that I want out of there. I don't like that place. But I usually vlog with my earphones in, but I'm taking them out now. So, and it's good because I didn't realize that y'all can't really hear me because I can hardly hear myself with the traffic and everything. But what was I gonna say? No, it feels sometimes it just feels good to wander. I don't know if that's the Sagittarius or the Ophiuchus in me. It feels good just to wander sometimes, you know. And I saw the bus driver give me this look when I got off the bus, like, where the hell is she going? You know, because really I can catch any bus just to get downtown. So next time I need to ask him if I see him again, if he's going to Colonial, because that's kind of where I need to be. Ooh, there's a big heavy duty glove down here. I'm being nosy. I probably shouldn't touch it. It's just interesting to see. I've never seen a glove that it appears really thick, but it's really not though. It's just really a lot of latex rubber. So I'm gonna walk down here because I've never walked down here before. And yeah, so I'm enjoying this. I like walking. You know, the one thing that I liked about being homeless, and you know, I'm like I said, that stays with you forever. You can't undo it. You can't undo the experience. You know, court ordered and that. And you know, that's a very intriguing thought, though. Like the homeless thought, like somebody court ordered you to a homeless shelter, a shelter that's called a homeless shelter when you didn't need one. You know what I'm saying? So somebody made you do something that wasn't necessary. You know what I mean? And then put a label on it that wasn't necessary to label you by. You know? So wow. And the thing was that with the homeless thing, I've always had respect for that situation, you know. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I've always understood it. I have no idea why, but I always understood it. I didn't understand it in depth. I didn't understand it in depth like I do due to the experience. Like the understanding that I have now is that there is no like Nobody wants all your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm sorry. For the people that's good-hearted, it's very nice. The kindness and the thought is appreciated. But the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, there's the other bus that I could catch. Where am I going? Oh, I'm still walking up this way because I'm just wandering right now. But the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, the thoughts are very nice, but the majority of them don't get eaten. To be honest with you, very few homeless people that are generally homeless, genuinely like homeless for a living, just about, they don't need your peanut butter jelly sandwiches. One, because they're homeless either through court order. It's homelessness. I'm trying to explain it to you best I can. It's an institution, and so it's like what an institution does is it bars you from things that normal people have, that the general public has access to. And when I say that because like, okay, the homeless mentality is this, and they train you to be this way, just like a jail or anywhere else, but that even though these things are available to average people, they're not available to you. You want to go look for a job, you can't. So they train you not to be employed. You're being trained to live a certain way. And with homeless people, like I was talking about the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and all that people are making, y'all are giving out and stuff. That's great. The thought is really nice. But the majority of homeless people don't necessarily want to need it. They'll throw it away and use the plastic bags. Okay? So you're wasting food if you went out and brought fresh peanut butter and jelly stuff. All right. So what I'm going to say about it is this as well, is that because if you're homeless and you're chronically homeless, and when I say chronically homeless, meaning that you are in a shelter, or you have all day, it's basically hopeless. You have to answer to these shelter people to get a place to sleep so that you can temporarily take a shower here or there, okay? And then, so you're doing that so you could potentially just have a place to shower. And then, you're doing that so you can potentially have a place just to shower. And you're not able to work or any of that type of thing because of that. See, now this bus is the South, and it does go to the whatever Colonial. So I could have took this, so I don't know next time. But because you want to be able to take a shower, because you're not going to be accepted, first they train you can't look for jobs. You got to stay here for X amount of time. You can't work. You can't look for work. And then once you do that, you're given a certain mindset where you can't look too nice or have nice things, or I'm trying my best to explain this because it is a traumatic experience. It's a very harrowing experience, to say the least. I went through it all, but so what ends up happening is that you're in this place and you're institutionalized because you can't leave until a certain amount of time is up, because you're supposed to be in this shelter. Now, I did not, for me, my situation, I did not want or need it. I already had a place. I would have been able to easily find, a job here or there somewhere. But, what it does is it slows you down and it takes away your rights. You can't do anything. And so normal homeless people, you have all day to sit and wait in lines for somebody to give you free food. They have soup kitchens, different place shelters, whatever. So food is nothing. As long as you're willing to sit around and do nothing all day, that's the one thing, instant gratification, that you can get is food. All right? So that's what I'm saying. Regular homeless people, they don't need your sandwiches, you know what I'm saying? Now, hot food, like if you picked up something from churches or something, yeah, a burger, something like that, yeah. They don't get that often. That's appreciated. I'm walking this way. I don't know if it's a good idea because supposedly there's a Taco Bell or something up here. So I'm walking in this direction. But I don't know. I think I should have just kept to where I was going because, well, there's a 7-Eleven on two sides of the road here. I don't know if I'm gonna get a quesadilla or a hot dog. I'm thinking a hot dog would be good, but I'm gonna have to ask them to stick it in a microwave or something a little bit longer. Or I could do a quesadilla. Another quesadilla is gonna be hot and fresh. The hot dog, I can put anything I want on it. So I don't know which way I want to go with that, hot dog or quesadilla. Nah, I'm gonna stop in here and check out the hot dog real quick. And see, that's what I mean, instant gratification. You're getting something to eat. I don't know if I really, well, I do, because what did I eat today? Oh, I had that quesalupa, which was garbage. That's all I had. I could ask them which way is the Taco Bell. I could do that.